Ghostrunners podcast, episode 115. Jake.
Hey.
Hey, man. Last week I was driving down the street, the old highway, and
Big Street.
the big street in the big Texas.
Okay.
Dallas, Texas. And there was a billboard that was bragging about this cheap, affordable price of $10,450 for this one service. What do you believe that service would be?
If I had to guess based on my previous purchases, that's about what it costs you to get into the sport of golf. That's what I'm going to guess the billboard is. It's like
Bomb Tech, though, $99 off.
Want to have a new hobby called golf? $10,450.
Pretty much, yeah.
That's my
per
guess.
month, yeah.
Yeah.
No, it was kind of ridiculous. Maybe it's just me. I don't know if this relates to anybody else, but it said, how much does a new smile cost? Question mark. $10,450. I was like, braces are getting expensive. My orthodontist, that's why he was driving a Lexus, no, but they're like dental implants, I guess. $10,450. First of all, very specific number.
Yeah. It's not like a, $29.99 for, this. It's
No,
like,
they're not skimping on it. Like, that's exactly how much.
It's exactly what it costs. And this is a full mouth, we think?
I think it's molars to canines.
Incisors?
Molars to sizers. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's a full mouth service. It gets you from the front to the back and all things in between. And anyway, I just thought it was ridiculous. First of all, I'm happy with the teeth I have. I had braces. I'm good. Second off, I just don't think that teeth are that valuable to me. I mean, obviously, in some ways,
I use them. I've never considered how much it would cost to replace them or for a new set. I don't know what my price would be.
Like maybe I'd choose a few. Like like this one's kind of fanging out or something. I get a little smaller.
I get teeth or I get food stuck in this one.
Right.
Yeah.
Just get that one. Yeah, a little bit. Or take a little bit off of it or something.
Sure.
But that did get me thinking. Then, like, okay, I don't want new teeth, but what if celebrities or athletes or something were selling parts of their body to me? Like for instance, how much would you pay for LeBron James legs?
This is a good question.
Like just as like, so you pay the money, you get LeBron's legs, but the rest of your body stays the same.
Ooh.
How much money could you make now off those legs? Like, are you in the NBA tomorrow if you have LeBron James legs?
Would people call me the human zebra with those legs?
The Otapi?
Yeah. What kind of nicknames would I get? What is my price? Or, at a certain point, where does it stop? I would LeBron's legs. I'll take Mariano Rivera's right arm.
Right.
Randy Johnson's left arm.
Oh my gosh.
And
today you would take Randy Johnson's left arm.
Sure. And I would take Patrick Mahomes' teeth. You weren't expecting that, were you? Yeah.
So you do want teeth.
Yeah, his hair is really good. His hair is too expensive.
Right.
I don't know. What would you build?
I would definitely get LeBron James legs, and I would just keep the rest. I'm pretty proud of the rest of my body. It's just my legs. Fine. Yeah. Like I got a decent shot. If I could jump up there higher, if it just was in better shape.
So legs only.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good with the upper torso. I'm fine with it. Imagine we get to the rec league basketball game and I just walk out there and I just look the way I do, but I have just the thunder thighs and I'm just throwing down on people. I think I could do it with just the legs.
It's a very amazing image.
I got next. Yeah. Here I come. Whoa, 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 whoa. Do a little shimmy on them. I think this tight beat means that it's going down with some random thoughts and white meat too. Midwest best friends eating fast food on repeat. So come along, let's have some fun and go ahead, get on your feet, cause it's the Ghostrunners podcast. Every Monday morning with Jake and Brad, Ghostrunners podcast.
Ghostrunners podcast.
Well, as my friend Brad said, this is episode 115.
That's right.
Which, you know what that means?
Means it's hot in
Next
here.
week will be 116.
Yeah, which is a big one for us because
It's a big Romans 1:1.
all I need is 116. Remember that little crazy song? Romans 116.
Oh,
We're not
man.
ashamed. We're not ashamed of 116.
Man, I wonder how all those Christian rappers look back at that era of Christian rap. If they're like, yeah,
What's it like?
We
these
were
days?
pioneers.
Is it different than it was?
I don't
back
know
then?
what it's like these days.
Yeah.
I think it's a lot of how people are kind of like these celebrities kind of turn to God and it's like, oh, exciting. And then it's like, ooh, or I don't know, Kanye
Yeah.
or Bieber. Not that they're on the same level, But I feel like people kind of do the same stuff with like rappers too. They're like, no, NF's he does Christian rap.
Right.
Although-
Chance for a while was
Chance,
like,
yeah, like
oh,
although none of his music is about it. Like, it's so good. I love him because he's like a Christian rapper.
he's a Christian rapper. Yeah.
Like you wouldn't know it at all. You have to dig deep into his Wikipedia to find it, but he is. He is a Christian rapper. It's awesome.
I don't know enough about NF. Does he like say inappropriate things?
No,
or
he's
does
clean.
He just doesn't explicitly talk about the Lord.
I think like most of his content's just like, well, actually, let me do a little impersonation. I don't really listen to enough, but back when I was,
We should get some. Do you want to get some music going? Some royalty free hip hop, and just do some NF back and forth.
let's try to. You
Just
guys
start the episode off hot.
You guys don't need to know who NF is. You can just like take our impersonation and you'll get it.
I've heard like 3 of his songs. So
Yeah. Free NF type beat.
oh really?
500,000 views.
Sure.
This is gonna be a good beat.
500,001 right here. Yeah.
I don't.
No,
I don't think that's it.
You're right. You do it. I'll follow your lead.
Give me like a topic.
Oh, vending machines.
Vending machines.
Cool.
Raspo beats.
I just wanted a pretzel.
Hey.
I just wanted a pretzel. But all I had was 75 cents. My mom left me, so I didn't have no pretzels. My dad left me, so I didn't have no pretzels. Nah. I'm hungry. I wanted some pretzels. I'm hungry. I wanted something to drink with my pretzels. 75, 85, 95 cents. But pretzels cost $1. That don't make no sense. Now I'm doing puns. Now he got me doing the runs. I got pretzels going in the toilet. My life's so sad because I don't have no pretzels.
No.
Finally got the money to buy some pretzels and they got stuck. Pretzels got stuck. All out of luck. Pretzels got stuck. Like this beat, this my jam. Let's go back to the pretzels. They got jammed. So I stick my hand up, try to get the pretzels that are jammed, and can't reach them. Just like I can't reach my dad, can't reach my mom, cause they left me when I was little. Uh-oh, what's in the top left is Skittles. Can't reach those either, cause I'm depressed. Mainly because of the pretzel thing, but also because my parents left me. Did I mention that earlier?
That's great. You nailed it.
I've never done an NF impersonation, but
That was great.
Mainly he just
He's just very dark.
it's like scary.
It's just dark.
I got to be in the right mood to listen to this.
Yeah, which I'm not saying as a Christian you have to just be happy-go-lucky all the time, but you gotta show some joy in your life. You know.
I actually don't think that was a very good impersonation, but you get the point. He raps and it's scary.
He just yells. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's out here grinding. That's the one song I know.
You know what? I might try to like put some work into like an actual like NF like impersonation next week.
Yeah.
I should like actually listen to his music
Okay.
and try to do something.
Yeah.
Because I could do way better at that probably. But
I know like a lot of people like his stuff for like pump up music and stuff for like
Mhm.
warm ups and stuff like that.
yeah,
That was a great way to start it right there, baby.
that was a hot start.
All I need is 115.
Anyway,
Speaking of vending machines, I saw something on Twitter the other day that was like, it was like an article. It's classic. Like you read you headline of the article and you don't actually read it.
oh yeah, what was it?
Like, is that just like the most like irresponsible thing that our society has taught us?
I do it on the daily basis.
Yes. And you think, okay, now I know about that.
I get the gist. Yeah.
Okay. Now I know about New York. You
Mhm.
know, I know what's going on there because
Yeah,
I read that article.
I get it.
You know, CNN and Fox News have completely different articles, but you're like, I get it. I'll trust one of you. No, but it was an article that just said, it was something like hospital worker uses credit card of recently deceased patient
Oh my.
to buy food from the vending machine and gets arrested or something like that. It was a long article title, but I don't know how I feel about it. Like obviously it's wrong, but at the same time, it's
That's
like,
good.
it's like, I mean, what was she paying? $8 max at the vending machine. $8 is a feast at a vending machine.
Oh, you're basically a king.
Yeah. You are
You
a
take,
king.
you take $8 into the break room. You're literally a king.
Yeah. And so it's like, is it that big of a deal? That person's not going to miss it, you know?
And at what point does the family like file, like call their credit card company?
For fraud.
Yeah. Like, is it $8? Is it $20? Or is it anything?
Yeah, you see Machine Max over there. It's the vending machine at St. Luke's Hospital, and
It was actually my deceased son's credit card. It was Sour Skittles,
yeah,
a Dr. Pepper, and Funyuns.
Sour
And
Skittles. I haven't seen Sour Skittles in a minute.
I hadn't thought about them until we were in the Spokane green room. I was
Oh,
like,
they had some
"Ooh."
there.
Yeah, I was too scared to do those pre-show.
Yeah, good idea. You could be like smacking wrong.
Yeah. But yeah, you call the bank and just be like, hey, like he couldn't have done that. He's dead.
That's not possible. Yeah.
Yeah. And then you got to go through all this mess and like, all right, do you want that money back in your card? Like,
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So
we'll send it to you in 3 to 5 business days. Great. We'll look it out for it. Like if someone dies, practically, if someone dies and they have $7 in their wallet and the will goes to 2 different people, are you telling me they're going to split that thing $350?
Yeah. Or like you have to take money out of someone's wallet.
Yeah.
Like a dead person's wallet. Even if the 100% of the will goes to you,
Right.
it still feels wrong to take physical cash out of
Yes,
their wallet.
100% it does.
Huh.
I'd rather take a credit card and buy something like if that woman took the money from that person, like just physical cash, I'd be a little weirded out. The fact she took a credit card is like a little bit removed from the person.
I'm putting myself in the situation where, let's say I only have one family member. Like somehow my dad's the only one alive.
Dang.
Which is a bummer.
Yeah.
And then he dies, but
Dang.
he gives all of his money to me.
Yeah. Sorry,
and
Caitlin.
and he's got like, well, Caitlin's dead too.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Oh,
I'm sorry that you died. That's what I'm saying.
Caitlin, if you're listening, sorry that you're
Yeah,
dead.
you're done.
She loved that you remembered her boyfriend's name, by the way. Like 2 episodes ago.
Heck yeah,
She's
Braden.
real. Let's go, Braden.
Let's go, Braden. Get on the
Go,
pod.
Braden.
Hop on.
What if we just have him on and just don't tell Caitlin? She's like, what in the world? Why is my
That'd be
boyfriend on?
fun. Just like don't ever. Yeah.
We should start doing that. Having people
Yeah.
on the podcast that don't make any sense to have on.
We
but
should not even let each other know. Like,
Yeah.
like I get here and Braden's just sitting down here.
Hey, I brought in Domi. Hope that's cool. She's actually on break. We got to have her back in 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Is
She's
that-
got an hourly rate, you know. Oh man,
Is
that'd
that
be
cool?
amazing. Oh my gosh, we should have Domi on.
What am I talking about?
Braden, Caitlin. Oh,
Everybody's
Steve's
dead. No,
everyone's dead.
No, Steve's alive. Barely.
Oh, I thought Steve was dead.
No,
Okay.
he's the only one alive.
He's hanging out. He's like, Jake, come over here. Got something to tell you.
You bring anybody you sweet on into the hospital?
You got a sweetheart. If you don't, it's time to just find one, son. Just don't get so picky.
Lower your standards.
You're fine. They'll like Lucky Charms just fine. Go ahead. That's what happened with me and Trish.
I'm never going to get to this scenario. I'm imagining my dad is about dead and he has told me, hey, you get everything.
You get everything.
He's like, you get the house, you get the car, you get everything handed down to you. Also, I happen to have $500 in my wallet. You can have that too.
Yeah.
He dies. And like, it really feels wrong to like go through his pants,
Yeah.
his dead pants,
Yeah. His dead pants.
take out his dead wallet and then open it up, reach in there and stick my alive hands into his dead money.
Yeah.
And I feel like what I would be doing is I would get his wallet out maybe and then try to like make it happen accidentally. Like bump it off a table until the money fell out.
Oh,
Whoa.
what's this?
What?
What's I don't know.
Does anyone know whose dead money this is?
There's got to be like to me it's like a time period. Like you got to wait 6-7 days before you're comfortable getting in that wallet.
Blood can't be moving, no
No.
nervous system action.
Nope, he's got to be in the ground.
Real cold.
Yeah, you got to have Amazing Grace on the bagpipes at the funeral. Like hear
Who?
all that. Amazing Grace.
Oh, I thought you said Mason Grapes or something.
Mason Grapes. He's an up and comer.
You know him.
You know Amazing Grapes.
Well, I thought it was like
He's a Christian rapper, but he doesn't really rap about Christ at all.
it's like Macy Gray. I don't think he's a Macy Gray. Is she a bagpiper
No,
now?
no, like have you heard? You've heard Amazing Grace on the bagpipes on the pipes.
It still sounds weird when you say it.
Really?
Amazing Grace.
Amazing Grace.
Amazing Grace. You've heard of Amazing Grace.
Amazing Grace. Yeah,
Real quick, while we're on it, can you do a Macy Gray impersonation?
sure. My voice is my throat's been hurting, but for the podcast,
Take a Skittles gummy.
I've eaten them all. I try to. No, I can't. I can't do it right now.
Good attempt.
Come back to me later.
Okay.
Maybe I'll just do it randomly throughout the podcast.
Skip it and come back to it.
But yeah, I think it would take a long time for me. I couldn't go in I couldn't get in his pants that quickly.
All that to say.
I'll just say I'm uncomfortable getting my dad's dead pants. My dad's pants.
That's a good sketch right there.
There you go.
My dead dad's pants. That sounds like something.
Write down for a stand up. that I'm never gonna do. Apparently, I just keep
Oh yeah,
accidentally not
tonight's the
coming.
night.
Yeah. Catherine,
Um,
I talked to Catherine about it. I was like so dejected earlier because I messed up on that table. And I was just like, I don't know. I just don't feel like I have time for this. And she's like, well, maybe there's another place you can go. And I was like, you're right.
Yeah.
I'll find one.
Didn't that guy give you a list of all the open mics in
He did.
town?
And then, so there was one night I hadn't been to, like, there was one like downtown Overland Park. And I was like, that's decently close. And so I called this place at like, noon. And I was like, hey, just want to see like if I need to get there at a certain time for open mic night. And they're like, oh yeah, we don't do that anymore. And I was like, cool.
Right on.
And then I tried to call another place and they didn't even answer. And so I'm like, I don't know how reliable this list is,
Gotcha.
but I'm going to keep trying.
Maybe you could do it right now. You have any premises you like? Whatever you want to talk about right now?
Let me, where is it? Oh, they're on my phone. My poultry of the week for me
Talk
is
about it.
Notes, my Notes app. I've just become a Notes app guy. I used to always be Evernote. And for whatever reason, I'm changing. I don't know if I should because they don't sync back and forth between my computer and my phone for some reason.
And that's what's so beautiful about it is the
Right.
cloud.
And that's
they're
what's so
sync-
beautiful about Evernote too. Yeah.
Here's a question. My Evernote, I use it occasionally. I actually just use Evernote for stand-up stuff, but about every time I log in, it says like you have to unsync a device. And one of the devices I'm always having to unsync is some Android. Like someone like is in my Evernote. How big of a deal do you think that is? It's been going on for about 6 months.
That seems like a decently big deal because
But
they're getting back in.
Yeah, like they're not deleting anything though. Like maybe they're enjoying the the material.
I'll be honest, I have some pretty, I was about to say sensitive content. You know what I mean? Not that kind of sensitive content.
Like passwords.
I have
like
passwords.
sexy passwords.
Yeah, like my routing number, you should see it.
It's B00B.
What were we talking? Oh, last week, whenever we're just going on tangents today. Last week, whenever you were talking about how many mosquitoes there were in the world,
Yeah.
and you were like, it's like 7,000,000. I wish we would have thought about like putting that sound clip from Dwight being like, now try 0,000,000.
One.
Whatever. What were we talking? Oh, just Evernote and just, yeah. I think that's a little bit of a big deal about Android. You've never changed your password?
Probably should.
Probably should.
But every time I'm going in Evernote, it's because I'm excited to write something down. It's like I can't worry about hackers right now.
Yeah.
I have to write down Olympics content. I have to write this Olympics joke I just thought of in the shower.
Yeah. I just have lots of bullet points right now for a lot of these things.
So you weren't ready for the Rhino anyway.
I mean, I have stuff that I could have done for the Rhino, but I have lots of. I mean, look at all this stuff. Just lots of ideas here. I don't know.
Are you gonna tell us?
I guess.
You don't have to.
A few of them. So, and we talked about this actually with Trey, and so he kind of affirmed my idea because I had already thought about this. Was like, I might just do a decent amount of stuff that we've talked about on the podcast that has been like that has hit pretty well with our fans and stuff. Like so one of the things I wrote down was like talking about how I say or like mess with Catherine with Chicago-y, and like talked about like how when I was in spelling bee in 4th grade, I accidentally misspelled longitude by putting an M at the beginning.
That's funny.
You remember that? Like stuff like that. Yeah, I thought about doing Amish jams or something like that. Whenever Hattie said "I love you, fatty," you know that one.
That's too bad.
Yeah, it was, but yeah, that's comedy for you. I don't know. Yeah, let's see. These are like all small things, but basically, like my thought with stand up comedy is like I want to be relatable first, and then funny based off my relatability, if that makes sense. Like I don't want to be this outlandish guy. So like some of my stuff is more like observational. Like in high school, did you have a lanyard when you first got a car?
They were big. I wasn't a lanyard guy, but yeah, they were big.
But you know what I mean? Like guy, like, yeah. Back and forth. Yeah. Like that guy. So I wrote that down to talk about.
It'd be cool if you had it like as a prop too.
Yeah.
In case you guys don't know what I'm talking about. This is me walking through the halls for about 2.5 years.
Yeah. Cause like, I think that's like for whatever reason, still to this day, people are lanyard guys. Like 16 to 18-year-old guys are always lanyard dudes. Not always, but you know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't like a trend when we were in high school. It hasn't stuck around. So
they're still lanyarding.
Right. What do I have to do to bring paper towels back? I think we talked about that before.
Wait, what?
I'm tired. I'm tired of these freaking air washers.
Like in public bathrooms.
Oh yeah.
I was thinking like in your own home.
Ooh.
Like, no, I was thinking like my wife doesn't like paper towels.
Oh.
I was like, what?
Yeah.
I was like, you can get paper towels, dude.
Yeah, I don't know.
Don't get Scott brand. I don't
Yeah,
trust their toilet
seriously,
paper.
Just talking about like honking our like horns and how there's different types of honks. I don't know. It's not very good if I just talk about it.
No, hey, sorry I put you on the spot.
No.
Toilet paper just reminded me of something though. Like, as I've learned, you don't get Scott, you get the Charmin. Just go ahead and get the Charmin, get the name brand stuff.
Yeah.
There's ultra soft,
Mhm.
ultra strong, and
Yes.
something else.
Ultra Stroft.
Maybe right in
Yeah.
the middle. I haven't thought about this much, but I think about every time I'm buying toilet paper. Why would I want anything other than ultra soft?
That's what I was about to say. Yeah.
That makes so much sense to me, and I'm nervous for what the answer is. Seriously, like,
Like
What is ultra strong?
strong? What are those people needing it for?
yeah, what are they using it for?
Yeah.
Like, is it still the Tookus? Probably.
Dude, Hattie says Tookus almost exclusively now for her.
Since
bottom.
when?
Since she learned it, I think.
Really?
Like the other night, she was getting babysat by Man Cindy, and she said Man Cindy said something about her bottom, and I hear Hattie go, "My Tookus,"
Well, that's cool.
like correcting her. No, but it's pretty awesome. I don't know. I think it would still be exclusively a Tookus thing.
And I'm sure it's still soft, but we are led to believe that it's not as soft. We're giving up some softness for some strength. And I don't
Like how much of a barrier are you putting against this? like how much are they needing to like really stay strong?
it's a genuine question. I don't really have any jokes. I just genuinely like what am I missing? Let me know in the comments why you use ultra strong toilet paper.
Maybe you should just call it ultra because you want it to be soft and strong, right? Like you
Yeah.
you have to assume it's both. Like the soft one you don't think is going to disintegrate right when it touches your Tookus.
No.
So and the strong one you don't think is going to like prickle you when you touch your Tookus. You don't want to prickle the Tookus. And so I don't know what it would be.
Maybe it's just a thickness thing. Like ultra soft, you have to like use more.
More of
ultra
it?
strong, you just it lasts longer.
That
Just
could
give up
be.
some softness.
Okay. What should we do a blind taste test
Let's do a blind taste test.
of the Tookus? Yeah.
All right, Brad, close your eyes. I'm going to place this on your tongue.
Okay, that one feels dry. Yeah. Okay, that one also feels dry.
Anyway,
This is super random,
okay.
but that's fine. That's what our podcast is.
Yeah.
I would like if anybody ever meets Jake and I together in person someday, I challenge anybody to versus Jake and I in the game where you put headphones on one person where they can't hear and we try to read each other's lips. Because Jake and I have done that game together a few times and we dominate.
Why in the world? Did you
I
just
have no
think of
idea.
that?
I have no idea. Oh, maybe because I was like doing a blind taste test or something. I don't know. Yeah, it's like it's something you would do at a youth group thing.
Are we good at that? I don't even remember.
Yeah,
We're solid?
killed. Yeah,
Really?
we killed people. Yeah,
Dude, that's
I
awesome.
remember doing it once with you at K Life, and like it was you and I versus Eli and Logan.
Oh,
And
that's an amazing memory.
yeah, I can tell you songs. We did "My Heart Will Go On." We did some SpongeBob song that I hadn't even heard of. You hadn't even heard of. We still got it right.
Wow, look at us.
Like I'm a goofy goober or something like that.
Challenge us.
Yeah, and maybe one more. I don't remember that one.
Okay.
And we dominated them.
That's good. That's good to know.
Yeah.
Because there's like a funny way of doing that game. Like if you want to do, like entertainment value, you guess something crazy at the
Right, right,
beginning.
right.
But if you're there to win, yeah.
We probably did both, baby. I mean, knowing us, we win with style.
I had a dream about Eli this week.
Yeah.
2 mornings ago. Yeah, I woke up and me
Eli,
and Eli, and me, him. I went to Firehouse Subs today. I thought of Eli.
Oh man.
It was nice. Except they reclarified. I've been getting real annoyed lately at just people in the food industry,
Okay.
just not like having a better grasp of the English language.
Oh.
Actually, I don't want to get into it. Whatever. It's gonna sound like I'm just complaining a lot. I'll talk about it later, maybe. But Eli, and me and Ryan Kaylee were all escaping prison.
Together?
Kind of.
Wow.
Like we were escaping together, but it was like I didn't want them to succeed. Or like I felt like they were gonna weigh me down. It's like I'm on top of this roof, and Eli is climbing up to the roof, and I'm trying to like unscrew the ladder from the roof to like push him off of it.
Unscrew those screwed on ladders. Yeah.
I don't know, and yeah, it was like really like heavy grade, but I was still getting it with my fingers. I
Wow.
guess.
So you were like kind of escaping together, but you were the first one up there. So you're like, I gotta.
I've seen enough
know.
like action movies. Like
Yeah.
like once like he's like Eli was like the demolition guy. He
yeah.
did his job. Now he's disposable. Sorry.
Right.
You should have been more valuable to the team.
Like
So-
on Batman when he's like, "What was your job? To kill the bus driver or something like that."
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna split it 5 ways. 5 ways. There's 6 of us. Boom. See it, Eli.
Best opening scene of all time.
It's good.
It's great.
So I get rid of Eli, unscrew the ladder, throw him off. But then meanwhile, Ryan came up the other ladder. And
Uh-oh.
this the dream doesn't last much longer. This is about it. Basically, he gets to the top of the roof and he goes like, "I made it!" And he puts both of his arms up. And then when he goes to put his right foot down, he steps off the roof and just like falls off. And I woke up like giggling at that. And I was like, "Man, that was funny." Ryan fell off the roof. And I was like, "Oh, I'm awake now. Dang."
Dang it.
But
have you been having? I've been having really vivid dreams lately. I can't remember any of them now on the spot, but like I remember like almost every night this week, I've woken up and been like, I had a dream.
really, I only get woken, I only remember my dreams if I get woken up suddenly.
Okay,
I think if it's kind of like a slow, like on my third alarm,
yeah,
then it doesn't work. But
maybe that's what's happening to me. I'm getting suddenly jolted up. I don't know.
this morning I woke up. I'm just now remembering this for the first time. I got to talk to Harrison about this. I woke up at like 6:30 a.m. this morning to Harrison. I at least assume it was Harrison. My door was shut. To Harrison listening to or watching like one of Trey and I's old videos from like 2.5 years ago, and listening to it like loud enough to the point where I woke up like in my room. I couldn't tell if it was coming from like the main TV in the living room or like right outside my door.
Interesting.
It was
His room is right next to yours.
It was really close.
Yeah.
But it was like, man, that can't be coming from a phone. Like that's so loud. And yeah, woke me up like 6:30 a.m. and it was just like Trey and I's second video we ever made, just called White People. And I could tell it was that video. I'm like, huh, what a interesting thing for me to wake up to and for Harrison to be watching at 6:30 a.m. It's like a 2.5 year.
You took a deep dive.
Yeah.
That happens every once in a while. Let's be honest. Like,
Hey, they're good videos.
yeah, you get into it and you take some deep dives, and there you are watching this White People video.
I forgot about that. Yeah, that's how I started my day.
Do you look back on your old videos? Well, I know you said you don't really like to watch them that often. Do you watch the ones that you've done with Trey ever? Like the old ones with Trey?
Yeah, I'm more willing to watch those
Yeah.
just because we've kind of known what we were doing from the get-go.
Yeah.
When I watched my old videos from 2014, I'm like, good Lord, what was I doing?
Yeah. Like, oh man.
You know?
Well, I watched, no, I didn't even watch. I searched Trey's name on Facebook the other day to see if I could. You guys released a video on YouTube yesterday, and I was going to see if it was on Facebook to see how it was performing. It wasn't there. I don't know. But I searched Trey Kennedy, and the first thing that came up was a picture of you. And it was a post that you had posted like, hey, I'm moving to Kansas City, and I'm going to be working with Trey Kennedy. And
Whoa.
yeah, dude.
You search on Facebook, his name, my post come up.
I mean, for me specifically. Yeah.
Brad Ellis.
That's correct.
Cool.
Yeah, but it was like a picture of you. And even like 2 years ago, you just look different. Like,
Thank you.
Yeah. You look like more of a man now, I think. You just,
It's probably 'cause I'm wearing my Lululemon hoodie.
Hey-o. It looks good. I like that.
It's my only tie-dye I own. And had they had any other color, I probably would have got it. But hey, 75% off. Real soft.
Okay. Here, you scroll down a little bit. There's Jake Triplett, first picture.
Huh, that's me.
Yep. Anyway, I don't know where I was going with that exactly.
Just old videos and stuff, I guess.
Oh yeah. So like, I am curious, just like logistically. So do you have a name for like the zooming in thing that you do?
No.
With the camera?
But I pridefully think that a lot of people try to mimic it.
I definitely do. Do you think that like you were like original in that though? Like,
I think subconsciously I got it from The Office.
yeah.
I don't think when I first shot a Trey Kennedy video, I was thinking like, I want to do like The Office does.
Right.
To me, it just made sense to like help emphasize a punchline by zooming in. You know, you don't want to like be a distraction as a cameraman, but if you can add a little
Yeah.
to it, why not?
I've almost become distracted because I noticed how you do it. And so now I'm more concerned about the camera work that I am.
Oh, really?
But it's also like really impressive because it's so inconsistent in a good way, if that makes sense. Like it's not like you're always zooming in right at the punchline, or sometimes you zoom out, or sometimes you don't do much, you know?
Yeah.
Like, and I'm like, dang, because obviously I watch Trey's stuff for him, but I'm also watching it like,
Thanks, dude.
Yeah, for your stuff. So,
that actually means a lot that you notice that because
Yeah.
it's like, I put thought into this,
yeah,
but I never expect anyone to notice. I never even expect to get a compliment. It's just like, I just want to do this to make a better video.
I think that like there's so many small things that make a huge difference in the long run, like stuff like that. Where like if you did it the exact same way every time, it wouldn't be as funny. If you didn't do it at all, it wouldn't be as funny. There's like these intangible things that you watch it and you're like, why is that extra funny? And it's stuff like that, I think.
Thanks, dude.
Yeah, like I think, yeah, same with The Office, same with whatever. Like, and because then we were watching some video the other day when we were at Trey's.
Yeah, it was pretty funny, but the cameraman,
Dude, it was terrible.
yeah,
It was like they had it like a still shot and they just kept zooming in.
he couldn't stop.
Like they were editing it, like zooming in or something.
Yeah, it was brutal.
It was real bad.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, I could talk a long time about this. Like the
About
other
my
day,
Zooms?
I watched one of you at Home Depot that you did with Trey, and I know you do those on your phone,
Mm-hmm.
and you even did some
We're
zooms
still
on there.
zooming, baby.
Yeah, dude, that's pro level, man. So
You go right here.
yeah,
You know, you cup it like this. YouTube can see so that the audio gets captured,
oh, okay.
and then
Smart.
with your two
You know where the
index
mic is?
fingers, you're zooming. You're pinching and you're zooming in and out.
Wait,
You don't
wait.
want to go too far out because then it goes to 0.5. It goes to the wide angle, and that's not as good as the quality. So you got to have pretty good like motor control
Whoa,
to be able
whoa.
to zoom in and out, but not go to the wide angle lens.
Okay, so say that again. So you don't want to zoom too much in because then it becomes
can
too
zoom-
pixelated.
No, you can zoom in, but when it comes time to zoom back out, you don't want to go below like 1.0 times because then it goes to the wide angle lens, and that is not a
Oh.
very high quality lens
So
on
is
the
that
iPhone 12
so?
Pro.
Okay. I think I understand enough. But like so if you're zooming out, like could you potentially zoom out from more than when you were like originally filming?
Mhm.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Get you a 12 Pro, baby.
Maybe I will.
Light up your world.
We did some filming today.
On my iPhone,
Yeah.
I zoomed.
Did you zoom?
Sometimes.
Let's go, dude. It was fun having you do the zooming.
Yeah. Brad did 2 solo videos again today,
Yeah, I don't know if they were originally like supposed to just be like Brad by themselves.
but they ended up being.
Yeah, they did, which were fun.
They were good.
I think they were good.
One about being a truck guy,
Mhm.
another about like house projects.
House projects, yeah. The house projects one I think is going to be funnier,
Mhm.
but the truck guy one might be more relatable. I don't know.
For the right
Uh,
people.
So, or maybe I have a feeling it could be the opposite, where like we're going to get like plenty of people commenting because I'm so off on so many things I say, because I'm like the truck guy that really isn't a truck guy.
You need it like pragmatically, not like lifestylistically.
Exactly. Like if I didn't have that job, I'd be driving a 4-door sedan and be just fine with it.
4-door sedans are great.
Yeah, I love them. Yeah, they are. They get the job done. You know?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I just whatever. It
Have you
doesn't
been looking into minivans more?
matter. Dude?
That's
yeah.
pretty exciting.
I like the search for a car. I like the search for almost anything. It's just a fun thing.
The
to
search
do.
is fun.
Like, do you ever find yourself after you buy something like continuing to search?
Never.
Really?
I don't think so.
Like whenever we bought our house, like we bought it, but like I had been in such a habit of looking at houses, and it was kind of a fun thing to like peruse. And so like we'd still get the emails from a realtor like, hey, these new houses are on the market.
And you would look at them?
Oh yeah.
Oh no, that I could never. That
Really?
does not fit my personality. Yeah, because I want to
You don't
just
want to know what
blindly
else is out
assume
there.
that I made the best decision
Yeah,
possible.
that's fair. And I think
You never check flight prices after you booked a flight.
I never
You
do
know,
that.
you never.
because that's not fun to look at flight prices, is it? Like search.
I guess not really.
Like I think I do it. I think I continue to look because it like I want to affirm that I made the best choice.
Hopefully.
I know, and I probably in my head I'm like rose-colored glasses. Like, oh yeah, this is right. Like,
Yeah.
Like this that has a pool, but I
Actually-
mean like pools are dangerous for little kids.
Yeah,
so,
yeah. It's a lot of maintenance.
Like I couldn't just send my kids out in the backyard.
There's a
anymore.
chlorine shortage.
Yeah.
How much is that going to cost me?
Where am I going to get my chlorine from? Bangkok? They have the worst chlorine. You know, like what?
Yeah.
You know how
I was just imagining you saying a word like Costco, and then when you said Bangkok, that kind of threw me off.
No, I import my chlorine in bulk
Okay.
and then sell it to Costco.
That's smarter.
No, but we've been looking at minivans, and I'm pumped about it, dude. And I think
What kind of features does like a recently new minivan come with these
fill
days?
in the blank, brother. I mean, anything you want. I don't know. Like
Can I ask you some things?
Yeah.
Rear view, or sorry, like backup camera.
Yes.
Really? Okay.
I mean, like, so we're specifically
Digital
the Honda Odyssey EXL,
Oh.
which is like the mid package.
Hmm?
I don't. It's not like I think there's one called an Elite and a touring
Holy
package.
for Bangkok package.
like they'll go like in the water all the way to Bangkok.
Okay. Digital speedometer.
I don't know about that.
I feel like for some reason I've always looked at that as like a upper class
It
thing.
is kind of fun.
Like, ooh, that's nice.
But then again, like Honda Civics from 2008 have those too. So
Still, it's cool.
it is cool.
Automatic, lack of handle on the gas tank lid. What am I trying to say?
I don't.
You
like-
know, the opening where your gas would go,
Right, your gas tank.
gas tank. Can you open it manually, or do you have to like push a button to open it?
Oh, which one's better for you?
I think pushing a button is like, ooh, that's fancy. This is
Really?
secure.
Okay.
No one's siphoning my gas,
No one's getting in there.
which is something I'm always worried about.
Yeah, fair.
Don't siphon my gas.
No, don't be siphoning my gas. Don't know. You're asking very specific things that I didn't see on Carvana.com.
Okay. Double automatic doors.
Of course.
Yeah.
And like on the remote, you can open the doors.
We're talking key fob.
Oh yeah.
Key fob.
And key fob that as long as it's in the car, you can press the on button on the car. You don't have to like use the turn the ignition.
Touch to start.
Yeah,
I think is
touch
what you're
to
trying
start.
to say.
I said it. You understood. Touch to start. Didn't know it was like a widely universal
Oh yeah, people know.
touch to start.
Remote start. Does it have that?
Yes, I think so.
That'll be awesome.
I'm not positive, but I think so.
Rear TVs, rear monitors,
I believe it had. Well, that comes and goes depending on which one we've looked
captain style seats.
at. Oh yeah, no, this is really cool actually.
Better than captain
I
style.
believe
Manager style.
I believe yes.
CEO.
C-suite executive seats. C-suite seats. No, the two seats in like the middle row, I believe, are on like a track, and so you can either have them on the outsides, or you can push them together, or you can. That's pretty much it. But like,
can you overload? You stack.
Yeah. Overload
Stack left.
Yeah. I know. And so let's say like you got an adult
In the backpack.
Yeah.
They could spread out.
And you could also get in easier rather than have to like go through and like shimmy your way through the middle.
That makes more sense.
Yeah.
I would get that one.
Or you got a kid, you got two kids, you're putting the kid in, just throw them on, and you slide them on over to the right side after you put them in their car seat.
Oh, I see.
That's kind of nice.
Okay.
Yeah. Some of them have shop vacs, like vacuums in there.
Holy crap.
I mean, it's crazy.
Car phone?
Oh yeah. Pay to play, baby.
It was a Grammy. Yeah, there's a 90s bag phone in here too. So we're just going to go ahead and take that.
Yeah. Why
That's
not?
awesome.
Dude? Yeah. So I'm excited about it. It's like one of those things where it's like, this is the least cool looking car, but it's like the most functional, cool thing on the inside. So where are your priorities? And I think we're finally both to the point of like, we want the inside stuff.
Yeah.
Because when you're in a car, you're not thinking, what do I look like on the outside too much? At least I don't.
No.
And I feel like I have a cool looking car. Like I think I probably look pretty cool driving down the road, but I don't think that ever. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So
good for you.
thank you. Humble
Yeah.
truck guy. So anyway, we played basketball this week, kind of. Want to talk about that?
Yeah, we were missing LukeHoagland.com,
Yeah.
which we'll talk about him later. We were missing him, which is a bummer because if you heard me talk about him 2 weeks ago, I mean, I was thinking about him in the shower.
Yeah.
He's pretty good at basketball.
We were waxing poetic about him.
And but we found a sub who played. He's about 6'8" and played Division I basketball. And
Yeah.
I don't know if this guy's gonna listen to the podcast, but I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. I would rather have LukeHoagland.com.
I would rather have, let's think of who else I would rather have. I'd rather have two of me. I'd rather have two of me without LeBron's legs.
We got stomped by some people, and some of them had gray hair.
Yeah, dude.
That guy I guarded?
That gets me, dude. Which one?
Number 4.
Oh, the really fast one?
So fast,
Yes.
had gray hair, never saw it coming.
I know. And then there was another guy that was like balding. And I even said to Scott, I was like, you got to be careful with those balding guys. Because you automatically think those guys are, like recessive genes are struggling.
It's the Larry Bird of Rec League.
And then all of a sudden those guys, they're fast, B, they're in shape. They just whooped us.
They're efficient. I wouldn't be surprised if he's got a leg transplant at some point. It's very impressive. Anyway, we lost by like 25, but Brad and I were still cracking jokes, even all the way to the end of the game.
Yeah.
I heard you saying stuff to people. I was saying stuff to people.
There was one guy anytime that the other team uses their first names, I love attaching onto that. Like remember Brett last time?
Yeah.
Or Carlos.
Last night or Monday was like Kyle or something, right?
Cop. They're like, so I guess it's probably his last name. I don't know. But I heard somebody say like, hey, Cop, who do you got? Who you got? And I thought Cop was this guy like on the far side of the court. So I kept, every time Cop would get the ball, I'd be like, nice shot, Cop, nice shot. And finally the guy that was guarding me was like, are you saying Cop?
Mm-hmm.
I was like, yeah, isn't that guy's name? He's like, no, you're like been messing with me because my name is Cop. And I was like, oh,
gotcha.
And so, yeah, near the end of it. Yeah. But Cop specifically said, oh, I was messing with that other guy pointing to you. And like, I my bad. I shouldn't. And I was like, oh no, he doesn't care. Like Jake's cool.
Yeah.
Jake
I was being
thinks it's funny.
sarcastic and he didn't know I was being sarcastic. So then he kept
Oh,
apologizing.
really?
You were kind of there for it a little bit.
Yeah.
I
don't
made like a
remember-
nice little move, like a 3-on-2
Uh-huh.
but end up missing the shot. We come back down, they're shooting free throws. He goes, dude, that was a heck of a play down there.
Uh-huh.
And I go, oh, you're talking about when I missed the shot? It'd be like being sarcastic. And he's
that
like,
was the time you're talking
he's
about.
like, no, like the like right before that, it was like really nice. I was
Yeah.
like, yeah, I'm just kidding
Yeah.
with you, man. He's like,
Just messing.
oh, all right, seriously, sorry, I shouldn't. It's like you're all right, you're good.
Yeah, exactly.
You're already winning by 25. Now I feel weird.
Right.
I made you feel bad.
Is it better to like mess with the other team when you're winning by 25 or losing by 25? Because I think
When you're losing.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you just kind of feel bad when you're beating somebody's pants off, dead pants off. Like, so
You don't want to be that guy.
yeah,
Beating
but
their dead pants
but
off
we
by
got-
25.
it was one of those things where it was like, how did we lose so bad? Like they were really good, but it was like they weren't that good. Like it was kind of like, I don't know, 2 or 3 seasons ago when we played those old guys when Trey was on our team.
It's old guys.
And you like those guys though were old. Like
They
like-
almost had dead money in their
like they
wallet.
didn't have gray hair. They had like silver hair, I think. You know,
Yeah.
like it was like, I don't know if this guy can make it up down the court. And we lost by like 20 points to them.
That was a rough night.
And yeah, I know that Sammy before the game was like, this team has the most points out of anybody in the league. And they missed a lot of shots at the beginning. I was like, these guys don't look that good.
They started the game. Isaac swatted their first 2 shots. I was like, this is
Yeah,
going to
he
be
did.
easy.
Yeah.
Isaac will just block every ball.
Yeah, who needs a 6'8" guy when you got Isaac? He's 6'3".
And then they stopped missing him.
And they were just so in shape. Like,
Yeah.
they must all be professional runners, don't you think?
That's the only thing
That's the only
that
way
would
to do it.
take a team to beat us.
Yeah. So got whooped pretty bad. We got Luke Hoagland back on the bump.
We'll be
next week.
back Monday. We'll be
So,
back, guys. Or
yeah.
tonight, whenever you're listening to this.
Oh, yeah.
I've been a pretty sporty boy though. I've been playing all sorts of. I did
Yeah.
golf yesterday. Got my first birdie ever, which is fun on a
That-
par
that
4.
is, less than par by 1 stroke, correct?
Yes, push to start.
Dude, that's awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'll describe what it is. We're doing catchphrase basically. Less than 1 stroke in golf. Oh, that's awesome. Was it on a par 4?
It's on a par 4.
Okay.
First hole of the day.
Wow.
Yeah, and then I didn't do that ever the rest of the time.
With bomb text too.
bomb tags, baby.
How do you like them?
Pull the pin? I mean, they're fine.
Yeah. Do you feel like they're an upgrade from what you had?
I don't think I'm consistent or good enough at golf to even tell a difference. It's just
Really?
like I need something that's my own. I need to stop borrowing Peter's.
Oh,
Like buy
so you
something
were-
cheap.
So you were just playing alongside of Peter with his?
Yeah.
Okay.
And so I was like, I just need my own.
Nice.
You know, like because I think when you get good at golf, you're supposed to get like fitted for clubs, like and not just like the size, but like which shaft makes sense for your swing, which
Sure.
club head. And it's like I think every time I swing, it's a little different. So
Yeah.
I'm
yeah.
years from even knowing what kind of club I like. Or
Right. They
anything
think that you swing one way and they're like, oh, that's definitely you. And then you're like, no, that's wrong.
Yeah, that was an accident. Yeah,
Okay.
I think I'm left-handed actually. Can we switch? Can we switch? But anyway, so I've been
That's
golfing,
awesome. You're
then I
answering
did
the birdie.
basketball, and then before that was 2 days in a row of pickleball tournament.
Yeah.
Played co-ed on Sunday.
Oh yeah.
Um,
You post on the Patreon. Little love.
Oh, I did post a love.
Yeah.
Yeah, my partner would like stream the games to her own Facebook group that she has. I didn't even know about this. She has her own pickleball Facebook group, I guess, to
Her own?
follow her journey or something. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't
Okay.
ask questions, but
Yeah.
she's really fun. It was fun to get to play with someone who can like joke around and still be competitive. But we whooped Scott and Sam, so
Oh, sorry.
stink it, Scott.
Sorry, boys. Or Sam. Sam's a girl.
You got
Uh,
it.
Sorry, Sam and Scott.
But otherwise, it was Scott and I just wallowed in pain together because in mixed doubles, pickleball. So I guess I'm just not used to sports like this, where like you can just like avoid someone,
What do you
like
mean?
where you play
Oh, like-
co-ed pickleball.
Yeah.
They can just hit it to the girl every time, and
Oh,
there's
yeah.
nothing you can do about it. It's infuriating.
Yeah.
I'm never playing co-ed pickleball again.
Really?
It's just like
They just
There's a-
picked on her.
yeah, and there's a part of it as a man too, where like another grown man across from you won't hit a plastic ball your way. It's like, come on, dude,
Let's play.
hit me the plastic ball.
Did you ever say anything?
It would be building up all game.
You're
You're
right.
like, I'm gonna say something.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say something after this game, and then I
Did you
never
hit it
would.
to you on accident
yeah,
one time or something?
yeah. He's like just barely hitting it to me enough to where I couldn't say something, or just like as soon as the game's over, he's just like super polite, and then we end up beating him. I'm like,
yeah.
okay, well, I'm not gonna say something now,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
guess.
yeah.
But boy, was it boiling over 5 minutes ago. Jeez. So Scott and I were both feeling that, and Scott said after a game, the guy literally apologized to him. He's like, "Dude, I'm sorry, man. You're too good. We can't hit you the ball."
Really?
It's like, I guess that makes it a little better, but it's almost like, why are we even playing this sport if it's like that dress?
Yeah, I have a hard time with that too. Because like I am competitive, but I also feel bad when the other team is not doing very well. Like it's like this weird, like I think we talked about that when we played that tournament in Liberty that one time together.
Yeah.
Like Gunnar and I were up like 10-3 on a team.
It's
and
like
we
some
ended up
older
losing.
guys. Yeah, it's like, oh, I kind of feel bad. I think he's like
I was
getting,
yeah,
like-
I'll just lob this one up for him. And then
Mhm.
eventually we lost.
yeah.
And yeah, it's kind of like that. Like where I would feel bad for you if I'm like, I think we could win if we just hit it to that girl every time.
Let's just pick
But
on
that's
her.
not fun.
Yeah,
That's not a fun experience for people.
it almost feels like the opposite of how I was raised.
yeah.
Like it's something
maybe that's
inside
what
of me
it
that's
is.
like, I can't pick on someone, even if it
Yeah.
isn't a sport.
right.
I was raised that no matter what, you don't do that to another human.
Right. Yeah. Like you don't want to make that person feel bad
Yeah.
because then it's all on them if you lose. Like that girl when you lost or if you did lose, like
Yeah.
it was,
she feels a little
she
bad.
knew it was because of them. Yeah. I feel that every once in a while with pickleball. Like I feel like people pick on me and I'm like, okay, I feel bad. Like sometimes I do good things and other times it's like, that's why they hit it to me every time.
Maybe this is
So-
why we didn't play above a high school level of sports. We don't
Maybe
really have
so.
that competitive edge.
You don't have like that killer, like mama mentality.
yeah, where it's like, I want everyone to have a good time.
yeah.
And if I win, then great.
like if I win by 20 points, I want to make sure I joke with them in order to,
I
make
want them to
have a good
know
time still.
that I'm a good guy.
Yeah, maybe so, dude. because yeah, they're like, I'm trying to think about like we've played pickup basketball with Andy Studebaker, who used to play for the Chiefs, and yeah, he's a linebacker. He went to Wheaton College, and like, yeah, just like his competitive mentality in that, like he never like explicitly said like, hey, let's whoop these guys, but he was still like frustrated when we screwed up when we were winning by 7 points or something like
Yeah.
that in a pickup game. Like come on, like,
It's like a little different mentality
Yeah.
than we all have.
and just like didn't really seem like he had any regard for the other team's feelings. You know, like
Yeah.
like even if it was like a fast break for the other team, like just some guy was cherry picking, like Andy would still run down and like swat him. Like it's like, just let him have one, you know?
He needs it.
Yeah, kind of thing like that. But maybe you're right. Maybe that's just we're built different.
In a not good way. We're built indifferent.
That's why I'm trying to get LeBron's leg still.
Ooh, that t-shirt idea. Built indifferent. When you're just kind of like a passive person.
Yeah,
Like,
built
yeah, I don't
indifferent.
know. Just it doesn't bother me much. Whatever.
Yeah, I don't know. That's what we do. So.
Something you just said reminded me. I talked to a guy named Brian before our basketball game. I forgot to tell you this. He's like, hey, I wanted to introduce myself to you. You're one of the guys, you're the team who brought all the fans last session, right? I was like, oh, yeah. And he goes, so I'm actually the league director. I happen to be on the team you were playing against tonight.
Oh, really?
But just want to say how awesome that was. That was incredible. It's one of the coolest things I've ever seen with Casey Crew.
No way. Was it the guy that was our ref too?
Wait, he was ref and playing against us Monday?
No. But he was the ref of the game. Talking about the ball guy?
Yeah, kind of bald, redheaded.
Wasn't he one of the refs?
Was he one of the refs?
Yeah.
Oh, league director's reffing.
Yeah.
That doesn't seem right. He seems like he should be above that.
That's Casey Crew for you. That's
Good for him.
yeah.
He's built in different.
That's right.
Anyway, yeah, he was on that team.
That's cool.
And he just wanted to like tell us how cool that was, and also just like, if you're having people come again, let me know. And I was like, yeah, like let's chat about like maybe doing something, you know,
shave some points off this game. Maybe we can get the playoffs again. But
or I was
cool.
thinking just smoke machines and introductions. But yeah, we shaved some points off.
holy cow,
I don't know what, but
dude,
it was
that's
cool.
That's fun to hear, because I was genuinely nervous. Like maybe we're gonna get in trouble for having all these people come. Weren't you a little bit like, what are they gonna say? You know, usually they make you check in, and like I was like, oh, I don't know what's gonna happen. Like they let a few people in, and they're like, wait a second, what's going on over here? But I remember asking him during one of the games, like what do you think about this? Like he's like, oh, like we love it. Hy-Vee Arena loves it, which is funny. He was like, it's good for, you know, like it helps them, you know, sell more food. And I'm like, I don't think any of your restaurants are open.
He said that?
Yeah.
I mean, everything's closed.
Yeah.
That makes no sense.
I don't know.
Oh, well, Brian, he meant well.
He's also a ref and a director, so he's doing a lot.
A lot of hats.
But
A lot of hats.
that's cool, man.
Let's get on to our game
Yes,
this
dude.
week. I spent about an hour.
Okay.
And I was tempted to like search like worst 1-star reviews, but I didn't. These are all hand picked,
Love it.
hand found,
Love it.
hand brained.
You got
I
'em.
searched and found them
Let's do it.
from the internet. What we're going to be doing is I'm going to be reading you all and Brad a 1-star review from the internet. All of these 1-star reviews come from famous landmarks, some sort of landmark or area or building or structure or something that you have heard of before anywhere in the globe.
Oh, okay.
Whole wide
International.
world. International. Dale.
We're going worldwide.
Yes. So I think there's like 9 of them or so.
Okay.
And so
Love it.
let me, they're on my phone.
So I'm going to listen and just try to guess what they are.
Yeah.
Is that what you want? Okay.
We're going to start off. I had one that was like pretty easy to start off with.
Oh, great. Way to preface it like that.
Okay.
Like
so-
this one's easy.
yeah, maybe I shouldn't have prefaced it that way. And I'm not even positive this is the easy one, but I'm going to start with it either way.
There you go. Way to save it.
Yeah. So maybe this isn't even the one. Okay, so this one actually has 2 reviews to it. So like I'm going to tell you the first one. If you don't get it, then we have a second review.
Oh, I like
to help
that.
emphasize it.
A little deeper.
There's a few of those, right?
couple layers.
I threw in 2 for you.
Great.
All right, first 1-star review from 3 months ago. Hello,
Hello.
how are you doing?
Good.
My name is.
How are you doing in
Yeah.
the review?
Hello, how are you doing? My name is Adil Ragbad, and I would like to warn you that it can be dangerous. I slipped at the top, and it went onto my bum bum.
Bum bum?
It hurts.
Took us?
Very good place for the rest of it, though.
Went onto my bum bum. What went onto his bum bum?
I slipped on the top, and it went into my bum bum. It hurts. Very good place for the rest, though. His name was Adil Ragbad.
For the rest of his bum, like besides his bum bum?
I think the
Or-
rest of the area. All right, here's the second clue.
Okay. Yeah, because I don't.
Kind of disappointing. There's a better one in Vegas.
Statue of Liberty?
No, that's a good guess.
Okay. What if you were like, the original one's cool, but the Vegas Statue of Liberty, man, you gotta see that thing. There's a better one in Vegas, and this is like well, I don't need to ask too many questions. It's not a business necessarily, is it?
No.
You're talking about like national. Oh gosh, there's a better one in Vegas.
His name should be somewhat helpful. That's a big hint.
Taj Mahal. Wait.
No.
We
were looking for the Great Pyramids of Giza.
Oh gosh, the bum bum. That would hurt your bum bum.
At the top of it, he claims.
You're telling me he got to the very point of this thing.
That's what a deal said. I don't know.
And stood on it.
And that's why he left a 1-star review.
What's the deal? Great Pyramids. Oh man. Like I said last week, I'm not the best at geography, so I might struggle with these, but.
All right, next one. This is from Lisa. These patrol people are ridiculous.
Oh.
My eyes were watering when I was walking very fast and had already walked all the way one way and was 3/4 of the way on my way back to my car, and these idiot police officers accused me of being suicidal and handcuffed me and threw me in the backseat of a car, sweating, feeling like I was going to barf from them accusing me and touching me. Then had me questioned by CHP officers. I don't know what that is. So whoever's control of these people, I would like to be contacted because I am so irritated. It is very obvious that I'm not suicidal. And they did it for an O on 11/11. I don't know. The Mexican lady cop was a psycho, and I have her on camera.
Is it in Mexico?
It's not. Okay. That part is not a helpful clue.
Okay. Read the very first sentence one more time. The tears thing. Is that a good clue?
Not necessarily.
Okay.
My eyes were watering when I was walking very fast and had already walked all the way one way and was 3/4 of the way on my way back to my car, and they accused me of being suicidal.
All the way one way. So is it a mountain?
No, it's like something you walk across. You walk, all the way one way and then 3/4 back the other way.
Oh, I see. Okay, so it's a bridge. So it's
there you go.
We'll go with the Golden Gate Bridge.
Bing, bing, bing.
Okay.
There you go.
Yeah, nice.
See, there's some clues in there.
Yeah. Okay.
Very good. That was Lisa's review.
Have you been there? Golden Gate Bridge?
Yes.
Isn't it like a national park on the other side of it or something?
You're kidding.
Is it not?
Maybe.
Well, I don't know.
I feel like I was on the other side of it and we took some pictures there and whatnot. And I didn't see a national park, but maybe you could be right.
But I feel like when we flew to Hawaii, I think we flew into Oakland and then we like flew out and I was like jokingly like, maybe we'll see the Golden Gate Bridge. And then we did, I think. And on the other side of it, it looked like it was like very barren over there. Like just like nature kind of stuff.
I don't know.
I always assumed like it was just like a bustling, thing on both sides. We are so Midwest.
I mean, I've been there, but
Yeah.
I didn't branch out that much.
Did you walk all the way across?
No.
Okay.
No, I don't think that's a thing people do.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't think.
That's probably why she got pulled over.
It's pretty long.
Okay.
All right, this next one has 2 because the first one will not be helpful at all, but I just want to set the scene.
I can't wait to guess on the first one.
All right, yeah, you should still guess. This is from Luke 7 days ago.
7 days.
It's cool and all, but the smell is so bad.
Oh.
This place is so smelly, I thought I was going to die because of the smell. If I had no nose, it would have been way better. It stunk so bad.
Old Faithful.
He really emphasized the smell. No.
Okay. That was my guess.
Okay.
Because I think, doesn't it like have sulfur or something?
Yeah, this is not like,
Okay.
yeah, it wasn't a helpful clue. All right, so then Tina 9 months ago might help a little bit more.
Tina.
I thought there would be more freedom. Not enough freedom. Can't even walk far because the island is tiny, and that doesn't say freedom to me. I thought this was America. I guess it's communist Russia. Minus points because... Hold on. I forgot this is in there. Now you're good. Do you already know it?
Is it Statue of Liberty?
Okay, yeah. Wait for this next line. I can't believe I found this a couple hours ago.
I like so it's just minus points, by the way.
Okay, let me go from the sentence before. I thought this was America. I guess it's communist Russia. Minus points because I can't see up her skirt. What's up with that? Overall, dumb. Green color, ugly.
Lisa.
That was Tina.
Tina. Little perv. Skeevy little perv. That's awesome.
Okay. Next one, Brad, from Jennifer.
Come on.
A few years ago, I said I'd never come back. I got free tickets tonight and came anyway. A girl just fell head first down 4 rows of seats while her friends laughed hysterically. 2 sections over, a few security personnel are trying to break up a mob in a fight in one of the hallways. Keeping it classy.
Ooh, hallways got me. Hallways?
I don't know if hallways is the right word.
Like a row or something.
Yeah.
Think like Red Rocks Amphitheater or something. 2 rows over. Why are people in rows at a national place? Oh, international potentially. Oh boy. Is it some kind of like concert venue or something?
It can be.
It's not Red Rocks.
No, it's closer.
Closer than Red Rocks?
Closer than Red Rocks.
Jeez. The Kauffman Stadium.
Oh,
Arrowhead?
Arrowhead.
Is it? Oh, nice. That's
so
a great
close.
description of Arrowhead, honestly.
There weren't a lot of good clues for that.
Dude, my dad wouldn't let my sisters go to he never took them to a game growing up because it was like just too crazy to take a woman.
Really?
Yeah, to take a. I
It
think
used to be worse.
Yeah, yeah. People always like Arrowhead in the '90s, blah blah blah. But I remember, yeah, my first time we went was against Andy Reid, Monday Night Football.
Wow,
He
good
did
memory.
an onside kick to start the game, and they got it.
Oh, you dog.
I know.
All right. This next one's a double review to help
Okay.
you out.
Yeah.
It's too long. I can't see the end, and I don't like that.
Oh boy.
Oh, boy.
Okay.
So that's the first one. Do you have any guesses?
It's too long. I can't see the end, and I don't like that. Niagara Falls.
No. All
Like, where's the end of this thing?
right. This next one's going to be a little more helpful, but it's pretty funny.
Too long.
Sam says, just a wall. I have those at home.
China? Great Wall of China?
Nice.
Oh, okay. I have those at home. Yeah, what's the big deal?
Sam left that review a day ago.
I want to learn more about the Great Wall of China because that's kind of fascinating to me. The whole thing.
As I was reading the reviews, I was like, this is probably pretty fascinating. I want to know the history of this. It seems like massively long. Was
It's
this?
so ancient too.
Yeah. It's like older than America.
Like as they're building the
Probably.
wall, wouldn't other people be like, "Hey, just a second, like let's just pass it now."
Let's hurry. If we're going to get in, now's
Yeah.
the time to do it.
Like,
You're building this massive
It
wall.
must have taken a really long time to build that wall.
I bet.
So just go around it while they're building it.
Next week will be the Great Wall of China episode.
Okay.
We'll get into it.
Okay.
Uh,
This is fun.
okay. This one has a massive clue. I'm going to leave out one sentence, and if you can't get it, then I will throw in that sentence.
Okay.
Okay.
Give me if I don't get it, then give me the sentence minus a word, and then give me the
Okay.
word.
Okay. Went to this place, but unfortunately, it has been shut down. They no longer make people and animals fight to the death as advertised.
Bullfighting ring.
Massive disappointment. Would love to see this venue reopen at some point to host live music or stage shows.
Madison Square Garden. Where Coliseum.
Nice.
Oh,
You
okay.
got it.
What was the other sentence?
They no longer make people and animals fight to the death as advertised in that film with Gerard Butler.
Oh, okay. Which is not even right. Right?
What do you mean? Gladiator.
Gladiator's Russell Crowe.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
I haven't seen Gladiator.
Yeah, it's Russell Crowe.
Okay.
Here's something kind of interesting about the Coliseum that anyway, I don't know where I heard this or how I heard this, but like the technology for how they did their concrete or their cement or whatever back in the day is just like so much greater and better than what we use now. And that's why the Coliseum has stood the test of time, even though it's like ancient.
Why don't we have better concrete?
Exactly. Like you think that like we're just so smart, and maybe it's like we probably like towed the line between like it's maybe a little bit worse, but it dries faster or something. I don't know why, but like I think it's just very fascinating that like there's all these things that are standing the test of time that are really really old, but there's newer stuff that's like crumbling. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, look at the pyramids.
Yeah.
I mean, those are so old, and we don't even know how
Exactly.
they built those.
Right.
And they're still there.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And a deal was on the top of them.
A deal on the very top.
It's a big deal.
I don't believe it.
All right, we have I think 4 more.
Okay,
4 more.
let's crank through.
All right. All right, now this has some subtle clues. All right, you got to pay attention, all right?
Okay.
Besides the long 2-hour wait just to go up,
Up.
they didn't have any social distancing. Everyone was back to back then on the elevator. They crammed as many as they could in. And then on the observation deck, it was packed. But the view was beautiful and the rotating glass was fun. But it's not worth going to.
Empire State Building.
That's a good guess.
Sears
But
Tower?
different time zone.
Oh,
Different
okay.
time zone than that too.
Oh boy, how many more towers do I know? Is it the one in Dubai or wherever?
No.
Oh,
America.
different time zone. I was thinking.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. The Space Needle.
Boom.
Okay,
Ding, ding, ding.
nice. Whenever you first started reading, I thought it was going to be the Arch, but I was like,
Oh,
why
yeah.
would he even look up stuff in St. Louis?
What would be the point of that? Okay, this one, it's a good review. You're gonna probably need some sort of hint, so I'll just tell you the review and then we'll think of some hints later.
Okay.
It says, 1-star review. Horrible.
Oh.
Period. The roommates were all right, but the staff was incredibly rude and the food was nasty. 1 out of 10, do not recommend.
The roommates.
The roommates were all right, but the staff was incredibly rude and the food was nasty. This one's a little outside
Where do you
of
have
the box.
roommates?
This one is less of a let's take the family to.
Oh, okay. Somewhere in Vegas? Somewhere.
No, it's within 20 miles of here.
Some casino?
Leavenworth Prison.
Oh gosh. Wait, read it again.
It says horrible. The roommates were all right, but the staff was incredibly rude and the food was nasty.
Food was nasty. Posted by Michael Vick.
I was shocked that I found that review. I was like, I love that people are reviewing prisons. I'm
That's
glad I thought to
amazing.
look up Leavenworth. Okay. This one, I will give you $20
Yes.
if you get this
okay.
within 5 guesses.
5 guesses?
It was very tough to find a review that didn't completely give it away, and this one does not give it away. This place had a piece of feces at the bathroom door. I do not like it.
All right. So I'm going to reverse engineer this and just think about what would Jake search. And he would first of all search
You get 5 guesses.
Fenway Park.
Good guess. Not
Not
the
even
right
close.
answer.
Or feces at the restroom door? Is that
At
what
the
it said?
bathroom door.
Bathroom door. Okay, so it has bathrooms. The Big Ben.
Nope.
Your face there when you went like this, I was like, did I just guess it? Oh man. Okay. Let's see. Where else?
I'm a little nervous.
Yeah. I know. Now that I'm in Europe, you're like crap. Lean Tower Pizza.
No. I don't want to give anything away my face. I'm nervous. I'm going to have to pay you 20 freaking bucks.
Sydney Opera House.
No.
Oh.
One more guess. That was a good guess.
Thank you. Don't say that though. I don't want to know that. That'd be a good mind game. It's like, yeah, he's a good guess. I don't like this guess. But I'm gonna say it. Stonehenge.
We're
Dang
good. We're good. I don't know if Stonehenge would have bathrooms.
Well, you never know.
It was the Louvre Museum.
Oh, okay.
When you said Big Ben, I got nervous. Like,
Yeah.
oh, he's getting
Shoot.
he's-
But I said Big Ben, but then I said Leaning Tower Pizza, and you like so quickly dismissed it. And I was like, okay, maybe it's not in that area of the world.
I
Dang
had
it.
to, you know.
Then of course I guess Stonehenge, which is in that area. So okay, I like that.
Whew. Okay, I think I have one more. Oh man, this one's. Oh, there's two. Double review to help out.
Okay.
First one is just real short and sweet from Deegan a month ago.
Deegan.
Says a rock fell on my cat and it was tragic.
Oh yeah, from Machu Picchu.
Let's just say I don't have a cat anymore.
Okay.
Not Machu Picchu.
Okay.
But there's the foundation.
Okay. Literally.
Next one from Sean a year ago. The monuments are definitely worth a visit, but the experience was quite poor otherwise. Avenue of Flags, Visitor Museum, Amphitheater, Terrace, all closed during the height of tourist season, which is perplexing. No signage for President's Trail. I'm sure many people after running, you know what?
Yeah.
What is it?
Rushmore?
Nice. Yeah. This guy, he gets into pretzels. I kind of forgot about that.
Scream them like you did?
And $13 soft pretzels at the cafeteria after entering through the main entrance. Pretty pathetic, really. All right.
I'd like to go there. You been there?
No, I think we've talked about that. Everyone says how like disappointing it is. Don't go to Mount Rushmore. There's so many other stuff you should go see.
Okay, fine. Gosh.
Hey,
I saw like a Facebook post from somebody that went there with their family and like did like a cool camping trip. It looked nice.
Ooh, Isaac just texted us. He's going to Crumble Cookies.
Yeah, I saw that.
That's awesome.
That is awesome. Good job. Tell him I don't want any. I have had the thought after last week with like the review that they left with the blender and stuff. Like, I think that could be a really good way to like exercise creativity. If you're looking for a way to like an outlet to like do something positive and like harmless, it's just like leave nice reviews for things, but do it in a funny way.
For products that you genuinely like or just
Yeah.
people you want to support.
Yeah, I think that'd be like like you buy a vacuum, like
I genuinely love this vacuum
like
so
it's,
much.
it's completely harmless. It's not really going to affect anybody really, unless somebody reads it and thinks it's a little bit funny. But like you can entertain yourself a little bit and like think of creative, funny ways to say stuff on there. So
Write him a jingle for the vacuum. I don't know.
Yeah. And maybe someday you'll make somebody's day on a podcast. So that was a fun game, Jakey.
Yeah. We want to play again with you guys next week.
Oh yeah.
What do we decide? How's it going to be? Oh yeah.
We
wanna
talked
do-
about it for a while.
It was kind of confusing us. Okay. So challenge to the ghosties. We want you guys to find funny 1-star reviews of businesses in your hometown. So like, obviously not like the name of a restaurant that isn't like
Yeah.
a chain,
A bowling alley.
but yeah, if it's like
or
it's like
a
this
post
came from,
office.
the gas station
Yeah,
or whatever, the high school,
sure.
things that every town would have. Find hilarious 1-star reviews. And we want you to email them to us, but do it in a way where you don't give away the answer, because we're going to be reading them to each other, trying to guess, and then we'll reveal them on the podcast next week. So here's what you're going to do once you've already found the 1-star reviews. Email them to theghostrunnerspodcast@gmail.com. The Ghostrunners podcast, full sentence, @gmail. And then I think in the title of the title of the email, say 1-star review or something. In the body of the email, throw in like the hometown where it comes from, and then you're going to send 2 attachments. One of them,
You can do this.
you got this. All right, this is the best way we that we thought of to
Yeah.
keep it a secret. One of them is like the full screenshot of the 1-star review with the business, and then the other screenshot is like a cropped version of that doesn't include the business.
And let's say the first picture that you attach is the full one. The second picture is not.
That way, for
Just so
us,
we're consistent with what we're looking at.
we will download the first one of every email, and we get to look at that. And then when it's time, we'll open up the second one.
We want to both play, basically. We just want to play.
So find some 1-star reviews in your hometown. It could be fun. You'll
Okay.
be featured on the pod next week.
Thank you.
Make them zoppity.
I recently, I've had 2 different encounters with old men that make me realize I don't want to be an old man.
Okay.
I think if I would have been asked yesterday, hey, Brad, do you want to be old man? I think I might have said yes. Like, I'm like, it sounds kind of nice to be an old guy.
But
and
what
even,
about today?
even when I looked at this guy at first, I was like, that looks pretty nice. So I saw this guy at Panera. I was there doing some work on my computer, and this guy was sitting there. There's like a little like fake faux fireplace, and he's sitting around the fireplace. He had his Great Expectations book, and he was just reading it. And I was like, that looks like a nice life.
Nice
He
old
had one
man
of those
life.
hats that was like not a true full bill, just like a little half bill, like an old man kind of reading cap kind of thing. It's kind of hard to explain, but just know that he pulled it off because he's old.
Okay.
And I was like, he just gets to sit there and read his book
Mhm.
and not worry about anything else
Yeah,
except for rheumatoid arthritis.
that's it.
That's fine.
I see old men in coffee shops reading the newspaper, and I'm like, wow, that's fascinating. What am
Yeah.
I going to be reading?
Exactly.
Like an iPad? People are like, wow, look at that old geezer still reading off an iPad.
Still scrolling to read.
Yeah, like 60 years from now.
So I went from like, I watched this guy and I watched him read his book, and I saw him close his book, and I'm not even exaggerating, stare into blank space for 15 minutes. I'm not like by himself, just staring.
That's like what my sister's dog does sometimes, and we're kind of worried about him.
Yeah. Like I was like, is he okay?
Is anything going on?
Like he just looked so sad all of it. Like he looked like he had everything in the world figured out.
And then in an instant,
And all of a sudden it was like, psych.
he's lost.
Yeah. So I don't know much else besides like, it really made me realize like, okay, I need to take advantage of the fact that I'm young and can do things.
Because I'm not staring right now.
No, he's bored basically is what I'm seeing.
Maybe he's bored, or maybe it just took him a while to fire up the old work truck, his brain. And so he's
Yeah.
like, hold on, let's get it
me
figured out.
calm
What am I
down.
doing next?
Let me think about what Dickens is saying with this imagery here. You know?
Yeah, maybe.
This metaphor and whatever, soliloquies, other literary terms. And then the other guy I watched, long story short, I had to sit at the patio section of Home Depot for a little bit today. And I watched this man in a scooter, like a motorized scooter, trying out different hammers. And that was just kind of funny. But like, I was like, he was like taking them and like, air hitting them. And I'm like,
Oh, he wasn't hitting anything. Just shadow boxing.
every once in a while
a
he hit his
hammer.
hand. He'd do the hand.
I don't know if
but-
that's helpful.
yeah, like I'm like, it's a hammer. Like there's no way that one hammer is that much better than another. And especially you, dude. Like if you can't even walk around Home Depot, you're not doing like strenuous things with your hammer. You know what I mean? So it just made me see those things. I was like, I don't want to be old.
Yeah, Isaac and I let an old man play through at golf
Uh-huh.
yesterday, and it was fascinating. Yeah, just how old he truly was. I mean, he looked like he was made of dust, like he was going to disintegrate at any moment. but he could still hit a golf
was
ball.
out there, yeah.
Yeah, and like his body, like hunching over the ball, it looked like he was using the club to like stay upright.
Like his club was his club and his cane.
And his cane,
Yeah.
yeah. And then next thing you know, he does have the club off the ground, and that thing is wiggling up in the air, and then it comes down and hits the ball straight. And
Yeah.
it's like, man, I don't know how you did this.
Went straight though.
Oh yeah, he looked like, I mean, someone from, I don't know, like the old warden from Holes or something like that. It just like he was gonna wither away.
That's awesome. Oh, we also saw a guy while we were filming today at Home Depot. Remember there was one time where we were like, oh, let's just let this guy pass real quick. And he took forever.
Oh
Remember
yeah,
that?
yeah.
He wasn't that old, but he was walking slow. I don't know what was going on with him, but anyway, just I'm glad I'm not old. That's all I'll say.
We're so young.
We are, dude.
We're so
We got
young.
our life ahead of us.
Should we get on to
So-
some blanks of the week? Get those ahead
Let's
of
do
us?
it. Links of the week.
Okay,
What do we start with?
we're gonna start with engagement of the week.
Engagement of the week.
Which one do you want to start?
Engagement of the. That's graduation. Engagement of the week. We are engaged, and so it's engagement of the week. Yeah, my engagement of the week. Can I do the
Go for
normal one? Is our good friend LukeHoagland.com
Put a ring on it.
married? No, is getting married. Yeah, put a ring on our other friend, Bailey Boleen.
Bailey Boleen.
Been a long running joke with Jake and Bailey throughout the podcast of not ever saying her actual name, just saying like either LukeHoagland.com's girlfriend or Aaron Boleen's sister.
Brad's friend growing up sister.
Right.
I don't know why I never said her name. I don't know why I started that, but it's time.
But
She's found
she's
herself a
here.
buck.
Yeah.
It's time to say her name.
The dough is here. And her name is Bailey. So congratulations to them. We went to their engagement party last night, and I think there was 500 people there. It was so many people.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
It was crazy for that reason. It was crazy because Isaac thought he was grabbing lemonade and it was a margarita mix. It was crazy.
He's like, this is good lemonade. dude."
There's something in this lemon. It's like old.
I don't know about this stuff. Even though like he told me that, and then I
was like,
went
dude, it's
later-
labeled.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was right there. It said margarita.
He's like, dude, it was yellow next to the T. I was like, well, that's not T either. It says Arnold Palmer. He's like, see, I don't know. I don't know the labels. I'm like, man, you should have learned how to read in college.
yeah, right. But yeah, anyway, congratulations to them. Really excited for BaileyHoagland.com.
Woo-wee.
I mean, think about the things they're going to do together
On that website.
on the website. Sorry, golly.
Of course.
Bailey's mom listens to this. Hi, Kim.
My engagement of the week is probably our 4th of July video on YouTube.
Yeah.
A lot of likes, a lot of comments, great engagement.
Amazing engagement.
People seem to
dude.
really, really vibe with it.
It
So,
was fun watching all the comments come in.
so great engagement there. And
great
in no way different than what Luke and Bailey are going through.
No,
Similar planes.
fireworks are going off.
Fireworks are going
Either
off.
way.
Everyone's excited. Everyone feels dopamine.
Yep.
Just in different ways.
That's right.
Different parts. Yeah, okay. Next up is poultry of the week. Brad, what is your poultry?
Sorry, I got distracted.
Yeah,
with
yeah,
inappropriate
yeah,
jokes
yeah.
that we shouldn't say. My poultry of the week is it's a small one, but it was a poultry of mine. So I watched Bo by myself, a couple days last week whenever Catherine was at Carlton Landing. And Sunday we went to church, came back, and like for his afternoon nap, I was planning on him napping, and I was like, I'm gonna take a nap. I'm
Ooh.
getting my nap in.
Yeah.
And didn't nap. He didn't fall asleep. And if you hear a baby on the monitor, you can't fall asleep yourself. Like I was like, I'll just ignore him for like 30 minutes and let him just be in his crib. He didn't. And so I didn't get my nap. So I was just a cranky boy. That's my poultry. Is my son doesn't nap when he's supposed to.
Last Sunday.
Yeah. I mean like 3 days ago.
Nice.
Yeah.
My poultry of the week, which is, I was planning on saving this for Ghostrunners. It kind of came up organically on Correct Opinions, but whatever. My poultry of the week is that at Subway this week, the woman and I was dressed. Let me just set the scene. I am dressed nice. I'm wearing jeans. I showered that morning. I did my hair.
What day was this?
This is
Sunday.
El Domingo.
You gave me a hard time for Sunday. So just.
I just thought it was funny. You can like remember this nap you didn't get.
'Cause I never
From
get a
Sunday.
nap. I never get a nap. It was a big deal. Catherine doesn't let me nap. No, just kidding. Love you, Kath. Okay. Sunday, you're at Subway.
I'm looking good.
How good?
I mean, 8.5 out of 10 for me.
Okay, yeah.
And I get to the end of the line, and the woman goes, "You know what? I'm going to throw in a cookie. You look like you need it." It's like, look like I need it? Are you even allowed to say that? When does this come up in like your training?
Yeah.
Hey, if a guy ever looks like he needs it.
She's hitting on you.
throw him a cookie and make sure he knows that he's not really bringing it today.
Right.
I couldn't believe like she had the audacity to say that to another human being.
You look like you need
You
it.
just look like you need it. And I think she might have thrown in a hun in there.
Oh,
You just
see?
look like you need it, hun.
I think she's sweet on you.
I think she's 55.
That's fine.
Okay.
No age is no matter. for
What?
you. Age is no matter.
Ages no matter.
No, it's no. Don't worry about it. Catchphrase.
Don't even think about it. It's push to start.
Yeah.
So that was a bummer to hear that from one human to another.
You look like you need it from the subway worker on Sunday afternoon.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to be too rude, but I don't know.
I don't know if I just don't know if I needed it.
I don't know if you need it as bad as somebody else.
I ate the cookie.
Yeah.
Didn't feel like I needed it. Felt like I wanted it. And
Trying to think of what you could have either said or done back to her or back to somebody else in line. Like what about that guy? Like you don't think he needs it?
really? Me?
Yeah.
Look at that woman. She's breastfeeding in a subway. You don't think she needs it?
Like, come on. The baby might.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, or yeah, because
She's got milk.
cookies go well
Yeah.
with milk. Yeah, that makes sense.
Why not?
Why me?
Milk's favorite cookie.
That actually reminds me too. I bought cookie dough from the store about a week ago. I keep wanting to dive into it every night, but I'm like, oh, I don't have milk. I refuse to just eat cookie dough without milk. I'm not gonna wash it down with water.
No.
We've come
And
too
you need
far
to
as
wash
a-
it down.
Yeah, we've come
Yeah.
too far as a country to not enjoy cookie dough with milk.
Do you ever, when you're like, do you dip your cookies in milk? Like if you get Oreos, or do you just get thirsty and then drink the milk?
I do a combo. If it's Oreos,
Yeah.
I'll probably dip my first two. Like, let's get it going with like some soft Oreos. Now the ratio's a little off. Let's eat one Oreo dry. Now I'm
Okay.
thirsty. Then
Oh,
we
yeah.
take a little milk off, and then from there it's dealer's choice.
Do you ever do intentional chunk in the milk? Like purposely put some in there for later?
Oh no, I don't like that.
Oh, I like that.
No.
yeah, I like that.
No, I like to keep it a nice clean dunk. I
Okay.
don't want as little residue as possible is entering the milk.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
No, I love resi.
interesting.
So if you ever get any do, send it my way.
Okay. Did you like speaking of resi, did you like rosin when you were pitching? Rosin bags?
No, not really. I tried it a few times just because it looked really cool.
Yeah.
And no, not really.
I didn't feel like I needed it. I wasn't that sweaty.
It's pretty interesting what's
It's
going on in
pretty
the MLB
chalky.
now. Have you heard about like all the spider tack stuff?
Everyone's cheating.
Yeah. And how like apparently though, like last year, whenever there weren't any fans at the stadium, it sounded like people were throwing with Velcro on their hands because it
Okay.
was so sticky. Like their hands were so sticky from the spider tack that like they threw and it was like you could hear it like coming off their hands sticky.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Huh.
So it's like pretty crazy how much it's like how tacky it is.
And it makes sense why pitchers are dominating the season.
Right.
Huh.
So anyway,
Those
fun.
are our poultries. Next up, we have a blank of the week. So
Oh,
this
yeah.
is kind of a Mad Lib. Whatever item you want to be your blank of the week can be your blank.
good. Mine is going to be random thought of the week.
Okay.
And it is when you go to a Christian band's concert, who are you singing to when you sing the songs?
That's a good thought.
you're at David Crowder's concert and you're singing Everything Glorious. Are you singing it because you're really into David Crowder? Or let's say even like a little bit more of a like Need to Breathe. You know,
I have tickets to their concert.
like you're singing something beautiful, like okay, but then when you're difference maker, like what are you going for there? You know what I mean? Like, are you putting your hands up or
I've had a similar thought before, like worship leaders or even if it's I guess worship leaders, like in between songs,
Mhm.
they'll they just like crush a song, really high energy. All right, give a big hand for the Lord. Give a
Yep.
big hand for the Lord.
Yep.
And it's like, but you were just performing. Now I'm confused now. Like I don't know. I think it's a weird thing.
Why aren't we clapping for the Lord after a prayer? You know, or something
Yeah.
like that.
The only time we ever clap for the Lord is after you got done singing. It sounds like you want us to clap for you, and you're
Right.
like diverting the attention. Like, no. Don't
Yeah.
clap for me.
And we didn't really clap when it was that like kind of like solemn song. Why are we only clapping, at this like more high energy song?
Yeah, it was weird. Yeah, we didn't clap at how great thou art.
That's fair.
But after you just crushed, whatever. Now we're all clapping. So I've had that. I've had a similar thought too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is interesting. Like I've been to a David Crowder concert back when I was in high school, and like there was some parts that were like worship music, and other parts like he played Freebird at one point in the concert. It's like I don't know how I feel about all this. like it was fun, but it was also like am I supposed to be worshiping during these times? Not with
Uh-huh.
Freebird, of course.
Of course.
Of course not.
I remember visiting a church in Springfield one time, and in the parking lot speakers, they were playing "Living on a Prayer," and that was my first impression of this church. And I was like,
that's the most Springfield church thing I've ever heard.
do they think this is a Christian song, or like, are they trying to convince other people it is?
Or are they trying to be that church that's like, we're cool?
No, we like toe the line.
Yeah,
like where
yeah,
it's
yeah.
kind of like it's prayers in a song.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
And that was like just a weird first impression of just like, oh, it doesn't seem very like reverent, or I don't know. It's
right,
just
right. It's like you're trying too hard to like you're not proud enough of the product, so you're trying to get some other things going in here to make it cooler.
they just have a playlist of other songs that like mention something about a higher power, but are by no means Christian artists.
Right. Son of a Preacher Man's in there, I think, at one point. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
So
Anyway, that's a good random thought.
random
I like
thought
that
for you.
I like
Who are we
that.
singing to next time? Also, if you can't sing, don't sing at a concert.
Yeah,
That's the other thing I remember from Shane opened for David Crowder at that concert, and the person behind me was awful at singing. And I don't even remember Shane like their performance. I just remember that girl singing off key the whole time.
Dang. Yeah, I
So-
keep my mouth shut.
I'm okay off key at church. Sing away. But that's the thing. It's different at a concert for some reason. Don't judge me.
I like that stance. I'm with you there. My blank of the week is going to be random coincidence that has happened to you in life that you wrote down at one point. If at any point coincidences came up again on the podcast, you wanted to remember several that had happened in your life, but it's been 6 months and coincidences have not come up. So you're going to use this opportunity to talk about them of the week.
Of the week. Good. Yeah. Love it.
So mine is going to be a story from, I think I've talked about a crazy coincidence that happened when I was, I almost gave it away. Oh, man.
Okay.
I don't know if I've ever told this story before. So, it's my first time. Should have tested it out at the open mic night. You're right. Should have went last Wednesday.
You'll be all right.
Okay. Once upon a time, I met a girl at party is too extreme of a word because I was 15 years old, I think. So it's like I wasn't going to parties, but it had to be some sort of like,
You hung out with friends.
yeah, maybe like a birthday party or
Okay.
something. Like parents were there, it's fine. But there's some people from other schools there.
Oh yeah.
Hell.
I love that. There's some energy when there's other schools
Oh,
there.
yeah. Everyone's on their A game.
Sometimes it's like some other guy from another school you don't like very much.
Yeah.
So there's some energy there.
Oh, it's
too.
Austin from Ash Grove.
Yeah, Jordan Awonis.
Didn't think you'd be here.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Oh, you're talking to Ashton? Okay.
You coming on our turf, Bo? Bro.
Bo?
Yeah. Bo? Bo?
Burr? So there's other schools there.
Okay.
Very exciting.
Yeah.
I meet a cute girl named Sarah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And
Sarah.
I try my best to look her up on MySpace afterwards. MySpace is
She
like
was only a Zanga girl.
search engine wasn't great. I mean, it's next to impossible.
Yeah.
They don't even have last names on there. I don't think I knew her last name.
You gotta find somebody else that knows her and maybe is following her or something.
Yeah, I'm trying to like search my friends' friends who have a girl like named Sarah in their friend group, whatever.
Yep.
But also this is 2006 at the time.
2006.
2006 at Hut. And so the pictures are terrible anyway. I had
Yeah.
my dog Cookie as my profile picture. I wasn't helping anybody.
Right.
So like, I think this is this girl, but I can't even tell. But like, this looks like Sarah and looks like she goes to Nixa. I think, yeah, that's right.
Oh, okay.
I add this girl.
Nixa girls are crazy. I'm just kidding.
And start chatting with her. Hit her
Okay.
up. Turns out she wasn't at that party at all. But I'm like, well, whatever.
Here I am.
Sarah Jackson from Nixa, whatever.
Sarah
So
Jackson.
we become friends on MySpace. I
Okay.
mean, we chat very briefly, but then like Facebook rolls out a few months later. We become friends on Facebook.
Mhm.
I think we chat there. We were like friends throughout high school. Never meet in person, but like she might message me like,
It's just a random girl.
this is a random girl that I added accidentally.
Never seen her face in your face.
No, but
Okay.
like familiar with what she looks like because we are Facebook friends.
She
and
looks pretty similar to the other Sarah.
I have no idea what the other Sarah looks like. It was just like, yeah, brunette.
Oh, okay.
That was why I added her
Yeah,
actually.
yeah.
But Sarah Jackson looks not
Looks
bad.
alright,
There's a
yeah.
reason we're still talking to her.
Absolutely.
And in high school, I remember like, 4 years later in high school, she would message me like, saw you, at the blue and gold tournament tonight. So, we had like reasons
Dude,
to chat
that
or
is
whatever.
so classic. Like I saw you at a game, but I didn't say hi to you.
Yeah, didn't say anything
Oh,
afterwards.
I love that. That is so high school.
So yeah, very high school.
Like you look cute tonight. Like, thank you. Why didn't you come say hi to me?
Wish I would have known you were there.
Right.
Whatever, Sarah. Then Instagram comes out, 2011, 2012. Now we're friends on Instagram. We would just, every social media site, we find a way to add each other.
Love it.
But it kind of dies off, I don't remember like seeing any post of her. Like once like college is over, it's like, I don't know what happened. Maybe she deleted Instagram. Haven't seen this girl. I haven't even thought about this girl in forever.
Okay.
And then one fateful night in 2018, the very same night that I ran into Bailey, who I told that story about running into on the street of Australia, that
Yeah.
whole crazy coincidence, like met her in Las Vegas, didn't remember it, but then ran into her 6 months later in Australia. That same night
In Australia?
in
Or-
Las Vegas,
Okay.
summer of 2018 on the limo trip, on the corner on the Las Vegas Boulevard on the Strip, I run into Sarah Jackson and meet her for the very first time in person.
No way.
She's from Nixa. I'm from Stratford.
And
We're
you're
both
both
in
in
Las
Vegas?
Vegas at the same corner at the same time. And I go, Sarah Jackson? She goes, Jake Triplet? And like, she's with like her boyfriend. And so like, we're trying to explain it. I'm with like my limo friends and like
Yeah.
a couple other friends. Bailey and her sister probably tagging along behind me. Like, no, we met. It's actually pretty cool. I added her on MySpace in 2006.
I was trying to find a different girl.
Yeah.
No way, dude.
So that's pretty cool.
That's crazy.
And I got like 3 more of those, which, you know, hey,
Seriously.
we'll wait for 6 months from now and I'll bring it up again.
Okay. I like those.
It's
Don't wait
awesome.
6 months. Wait 6 weeks.
Okay.
Okay.
But yeah, that's the story of Sarah Jackson.
Sarah Jackson.
And we're still Facebook friends.
Yeah. You messed her. Well, don't mess her now. She's got a boyfriend. Maybe. 2018.
Hey, I'll look her up while you give your babe of the week.
My babe of the week is a woman. I'm trying to think of how to be creative about this. Let's see. I had a sore throat yesterday.
She's single. Oh, sorry. Not your.
I hope not.
I got Sarah Jackson's face.
She's single.
From Nixa, Missouri. Lives in Los Angeles, California.
That's fine. Get her back. They're all transplanting back. Transplanting, is that the word?
Yep.
Okay. Like I said, implanting the other day with Trey.
Yeah, you're like, there's a lot of like Texas implants. What?
Maybe with dental implants. My babe of the week, I had a sore throat the other day. And, you know, some babes just hear that and they just say, hey, get over it, kid. Not my babe. She gave me all sorts of vitamins. She gave me some zinc. Apparently that's pretty good for it.
It's in Zycam.
Some probiotics, some other stuff. Woke up today, feeling better. Still have a little sore throat.
I was going to say, I don't know if you're 100%.
I'm not 100%, but I'm feeling better. And I'm going to go home later and sleep next to this woman because it turns out that babe of the week is my wife.
I'm going to go home and sleep at this moment. Like you're talking to a guy at a bar. See that girl over there? I'm going to go home with her.
I'm going to take that girl home tonight, baby.
Because she's my wife.
Here's a fun fact, fun story. Not the other day, Uncle Week, whenever that was, 2012, we'll say, first week of camp, Kanakuk, Catherine comes a few days early. So she's like one of the only girls there. And we're playing Ultimate Foursquare. You know what that is? You know how it goes.
You know what I
on
mean.
Ultimate Foursquare. The ball pit. No, we're playing Ultimate Foursquare. And we're not even like partners. We're not dating at this point. We kind of had talked the year before and then we kind of split it off. But I was still interested in her. Turns out she was still interested in me.
King's Court, Queen's Court.
Come
A lot of
on,
symbolism
let's
there.
go.
There we go.
And I just remember being in line and like we were in line, like I was in line to get back in the game. And Catherine made a really good play in Ultimate Foursquare. And to my friend, like one of my best friends, co-counselor, the one that said the ragweed story, Knox.
Yeah.
I just jokingly told him, somewhat, I just go, it's my future wife right there.
Dang.
And it was, dude.
I got to start
That's
saying
my
that.
name!
I got to start saying that.
Yeah,
Gosh.
yeah, exactly. So, and it was. So it was pretty cool.
That
Cool
is
to say.
pretty sweet. That's a really cool story.
And I think that's the only time I've ever said that. That
That makes it even cooler.
Yeah. Like, yeah. So don't just sprinkle it in anywhere.
No, I honestly haven't said that because I want it to be special. Like I want to
Right.
mean it. Like I want to start telling my friends she's
Yeah.
the one when she feels like the one.
Yeah. So it was just funny because we weren't dating. I didn't even know that she had interest in me yet.
That's some intuition right there.
Yeah.
Intuition.
It was just, I was trying to will it into existence, I guess.
Yeah, you're a
but
big manifester.
Yeah. I
Yeah, you're
guess
really,
so.
really into that. Sarah Jackson's not my baby of the week, but just to revisit it, I did find a few messages we've shared on Facebook.com together.
Let me know.
In September 2011, she said Jake with 3 Ks. Oh, that's not good.
In an E though? Did she go?
In an E,
Okay.
yeah.
No,
I
that's nice.
Jake.
Oh, 3 Ks though.
3 Ks. That's what
One
I'm saying.
more, Sarah.
Yeah.
Nixa.
Nixa. So she just said Jake, it's spelled that way. I said, Sarah, it's been too long. She said,
Nice.
like over how long it's been. Nixa,
Like over how long it's been.
I don't know.
Like I'm over how long it's been.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Nixa. I said, how's school going? Are you still at MSU? She said, yeah, I'm still here. And it's good. I already can't wait for fall break. What
Did she
about
give you a haha? I love it. I love
what
the
about
awkward-
you? Still at SBU? I said, yep, I'm still here in Bolivar. I love it. I think I'll be hanging out in Springfield this weekend, though. No text back.
Oh, come on.
Sarah!
Give it to
I'll
us.
see you in Vegas 7 years from now. Dang.
But she initiated the conversation.
Why? You know what? That still,
That
10 years later, that's happening more than you think.
Really?
Like, yeah, girls sliding in. Like, you know, I used to have this Instagram bio. I guess it's still kind of the same where it's like, you know, one half of Ghostrunners podcast and
Right.
hopefully someday half of a
Yeah.
family or something.
Uh-huh.
girls all the time. Hey, you still looking for that co-host of a family? You know, or whatever. And then like 2 messages later, no response.
Really?
What was the
Like,
co-host?
What did you say in those 2 messages?
I really gotta start stronger.
Like, really analyze what you're doing here.
Anyway, I don't want to continue this conversation anymore.
Okay.
My baby of the week goes out to, she's a tiny babe. She's a sweet little babe. Her name is Collins Bailey Swick.
Oh, yes.
Huge fan of the podcast, big, friends of the pod, Kirsty Swick. She's been pregnant for over 3 years. And she finally had her little girl this past week. So she is my baby of the week. She was born on July 12th. And she was 7 pounds, 8 ounces, according to Kirsty Swick's Instagram post.
Mom and baby are happy and healthy?
Mommy, baby, happy, healthy.
I think it's so funny when people are like, Mom and baby are doing great. Here's a honest thought. Every single day I saw that she didn't have her baby, I thought to myself, you should have been at our basketball game. Because the reason she was like, yeah, I
It was her
can't
due
come.
date.
Like she was going to come the week before it got canceled or postponed.
That was when it was like May 27th. She's like, it's my due date.
No.
I thought
You think, no, there's no way that the baby came that much later.
that would explain why I feel like she's been pregnant for so long. I really thought she said
You're
that
just
at
not
some point.
supposed to travel in your 3rd trimester
Okay.
at all.
I never do.
Yeah, you never have, not once. And so, but she was like, oh, I can make it, but she's like, I really can't make it next week. And then every single, like, I knew her due date was like whenever she posted about it, and then she kept not having the baby, and I kept thinking, you could have made it.
You could have been cheering
We
us
would have
on.
been- yeah, we would have rocked your world.
I could have met Collins.
I know. Yeah. So rumor has it though, that she listened to the Ghostrunners the whole time she was in labor. So
Yeah.
first thing that Collins heard,
Slap some
feet.
headphones on her.
on your feet, and they put her on her feet.
Did you see the comment I left?
Yeah, it was great.
I said, which I should comment this more when people have kids. I never thought to comment this before. Honestly, I don't know if I've ever really cared that much about other people's children.
Thank
so
you.
sorry, but I said that baby could be on the cover of a magazine called Babies I Care About, which is almost an Office quote.
I love that Office quote.
You get it. Yeah, Will Ferrell.
Oh yeah.
I swear that baby. Oh, I have a little fruit fly near my eye. It's fine.
Nice. Enough.
Yeah. My pretzels.
It's great.
Okay, those are our blanks of the week, and I hope you guys enjoyed them. Let's just go ahead and
What do you think?
just
What do you think?
let's just get on to the reviews of the week,
Just and then you'll be safe.
and then be saved. You want to do that?
Yeah. I have 2 that I really like. So you
I have
choose.
2 that I really like.
Probably the same ones.
I'll probably start with the one I like.
Okay.
The title of this review says lighthearted, relatable, and hilarious banter between 2 friends. Then the review starts with 3 upvote carrots. The up carrots.
Yeah.
It's like, couldn't describe this podcast better than the host's own words. Yeah, like 6 months ago. Sorry, pause review. Like 6 months ago, our like management people were like, yeah, it would probably help sell ads if the description made a little more sense.
Right.
I forgot what it was at the time. Something.
It's Jake, it's Brad's 2 microphones, maybe?
Yeah,
Is that
I think
what it
that's
was?
still what it was. Yeah. I was like, all right, I'll try to come up with something. Okay, so this person likes it.
Good job.
Time in. I've been listening for a while now. My favorite podcast to listen to, truthfully, and the only one that has ever been worth spending money on / buying merch from. I do have an ulterior motive for this review. I saw a recent review someone posted about their favorite review of a can opener. I think we would all appreciate the make and model of the can opener.
Let them know.
Love you guys.
Love you too, Liz.
So, who was it? Melissa?
Liskers.
Please let us know the description, make and model of that can opener for Liz. And Liz, thank you for the 5-star review.
All right. Mine is from Autumn Leaves, but not me.
Nice.
This pod slaps different. Which, by the way, Jake said slaps different on Correct Opinions the other day, and I was so happy about it. So thank you.
A little crossover.
I listened on Spotify and re-downloaded Apple Podcasts just to leave a review. I love that. So you know it's serious, it says. I like to think becoming a ghostie is a lot like watching The Office for the first time. Love that. You can't just watch one episode of The Office and judge it based on that. You have to go back to the beginning and get to know the characters and all the inside jokes that come along with it. That's why after listening to a few recent pods, I realized it's time to commit and go back to the beginning. Guys, it was so worth it. I'm a happy ghostie now, being able to fully appreciate the callback jokes and Jake and Brad's beautiful bromance. P.S. For those who don't know what this pod's about, it's 2 guys that like to share their thoughts on Ghost and Runners. Happy listening. It's Jake, it's Brad's 2 microphones.
Thank you, Autumn.
So I like that. Yeah, it's just fun to see people that I always wonder, like, if they listen to our podcast now, if they would like the ones before. And I also think, like, maybe if somebody, because I think we've evolved a little bit. in our podcasting, and it's just fun to hear people that like the old stuff too. So, thank you.
Brad, would you like to end this episode with a jingle?
Yes, please.
Who wrote this one?
Thank you for asking that, Jake. Emily Schmidt. She's a multiple times.
Yeah, she's getting with it.
She's written Dirty Little Secret. She's written another one sometime.
Okay, Emily Schmidt back with the other one. Brad, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, here we go. Dude, overall, for having to sing to a Britney Spears song, I thought you did a really good job.
Yeah, thanks, dude. I got a little lost there.
That's
You didn't
all
put the
right.
instrumental in, Emily. Just kidding.
I want in brackets, instrumental break.
Yes, please. For how many bars?
Bars.
I need the bars.
That was good. Thank you, Emily. Thank you, Brad. Good work. Thank you, Brittany. She's getting freed soon. She lawyered up. She wants out of the conservatorship.
Dude, that was an interesting documentary. If you want to watch a good one on Hulu.
I've watched it.
Yeah.
The New York Times one?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, it was good.
Next week, we'll do the Mount Rushmore Britney Spears. Or no, what did we say we're going to talk about? Next week's the
Great Wall of China.
Great Wall of China Britney Spears episode. So we'll do that. Yeah, thank you guys for listening to our podcast. And if you watch our YouTube videos, which, can be found at Gene Schwartz Comedy, thank you for watching those. This past Thursday, we uploaded Airbnb's video, which I guess we'll see what people think of it. We haven't uploaded it yet, so we don't know, but I loved it.
Yeah.
I think we got a little silly.
We did.
So
That was a fun one because it was like truly all three of us, which I think are the best. My favorite ones,
Yeah. And we shot the same day we shot the 4th of July one. Vibes were good. Energy was up. And this will be the week, I think, for my time to shine. I think it's just me and Trey one video, and then just me for the other video. So like and subscribe, as they say.
Baby. Smash that like button.
Yeah, Gene Schwartz Comedy. And of course, we still have so much merch. If you need,
So
just
much,
another
guys.
t-shirt, in your wardrobe. We got
So much.
a bunch of different designs at ghostrunners.life.
I got the embroidered Ghost Runner one, and it's sweet.
Yeah, it feels
Yeah, it's
nice.
really cool. So yeah. check it out.
Scott played in the pickleball tournament in our GRKC once, and he was
Heck
like,
yeah.
dude, every time I put this on, I've been meaning to tell you, like, this is just such a quality shirt. I love playing pickleball in
That's
it. I was
cool.
like, dude, try blend, baby.
Yeah, baby. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
And
Little Scotty boy.
oh, Scott.
All right.
Hey, see you guys next Monday on the podcast.
Be well.
Toodaloo.
Love you guys.
Brad, why don't you give me another joke? Let's laugh together. Let's go. Come on. Come on, everybody.
Come on, let's go. I'm diving in. I'm going deep.
And on my head, I want to be caught in the rush, caught in the flow. And on my head, I want to go. The river's deep, the river's wide.
There's a sign, but down, some people swim. I'm diving in. Whoa, I'm diving in. Whoa, What did the fruit stand sign say on the holidays?
I don't know.
We wish you a Merry Christmas.
Oh.